All right, what's up, guys? We're back with another one here. It's finally here after 4 years. Granblue Versus Rising. The last version was just like a beta test, but yes, been following along. You know, we've been like, we're so back. It's so over. We're so back. It's so over. Well, right now for Granblue, we're so back. The Rising just came out today after the early access BS, but on Steam, I got it, played about 4 hours. I just want to talk about my impressions and everything, but again, if you don't want to hear all that, you just want to get the gist of it, because people keep asking me, Granblue's saved. That's it, baby. Granblue is saved. So I just want to real quick go over everything, stick around, find out if you should buy the game or not. And the best, you don't have to buy it. That's the best part. It's got a free-to-play version as well. It's crazy. But like always, if you like this stuff, hit the sub button and let's go. All right, but yeah, real quick. So the history, if you're not familiar, this game came out 2019, and when the game came out, FTC was like, this game's kind of nice, it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it had about 2 months before the pandemic started, and then all offline events died. We actually hosted an offline event. We had to shut it down. Vanilla didn't have good netcode, so when everyone was stuck at home, they couldn't net play. You know, the game was just doomed from the start. So we thought it was over, but here we are, 2023. We are back. So as you know, the game's based on Granblue, which is a 10-year-old now, one of the most popular mobile games in the world, at least Japan. So there's a ton of cool characters, ton of lore built in, and what Rising did, you know, Vanilla did a great job, but what Rising really does a great job of just pulling all of that. You see like the art here, but just pulling the universe into the game. So I know if you're watching me, you're a top player, you're a top fighting game player. But if you're not, if you stumbled in here, just a casual fan, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of content for, you know, single player stuff, for casual stuff. There's a lot to unlock for every character. You know, there's titles, there's like battle passes. That's not a good word. It's not like paid battle pass. It's like in-game. Just like your character has missions that you can do to unlock like colors and weapon skins, avatar items, so much stuff to do, which is really cool. It reminds me of old fighting games. It reminds me of like when I was a kid, actually playing single player content because unlocking stuff was fun, like in Soul Calibur. So it does a really good job with that. Of course, I don't even want to get in. This is a whole separate video, but it's got Granbrews. It's got Fall Guys added to the game. So when they first announced Fall Guys, we're like, what the hell is this? But you actually unlock stuff, right? It's not just a fun game, but you unlock actual like in-game colors and items and stuff. So that's a whole nother part right there, but it's really, really cool. Now, all that casual stuff aside, the casual stuff, I give it, you know, 2 thumbs up. Really good. I want to talk about the gameplay. This is where we have to have a discussion. So let me boot up real quick. First off, before we even get into the gameplay, just look at this roster, right? It's huge, and they already announced 5-6 characters coming here with Season 1. So that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. You guys love, you know, big cast, a lot of characters. What's cool about Granblue, even though it's a quote-unquote simple game, the characters are all unique, right? They all have like a gimmick, something you have to learn how to fight again. So that's really nice. But just remember, look at that big cast, okay? Look at that big cast before we go in. All right, so we're in Trayman. Now, what I want to talk about here is a fighting game player. So I did play Vanilla, right? I played this game 2 years. I have a lot of matches in it. Granted, I'm a bit rusty. But coming back to it right now, this game is crazy. This game is nuts. So earlier I talked about simple game. When Granblue first came out in Vanilla, it was designed to be an easy to play, easy to pick up fighting game for fans of the RPG. And it was. It was not very complex. Auto combos, easy inputs and everything. But Granblue Rising, this game is nuts. This game, and my opinion, it's kind of bloated in my opinion. That's good or bad depending on you want. But let me just real quick, let me explain some stuff to you. Ready? I'm going to explain some various systems right here. Let's talk about the meter at the top. So you have 100% right there. That's your super meter. You use that for super attacks, ultimate super attacks. You also use it for EX moves. Use it for the guard break follow-up that costs 25. The guard break follow-up, by the way, takes one of those diamonds at the top. It costs 1 to activate, but you're probably going to spend 1 to deflect it. If you're blocking, spend 1 to guard cancel them. If you do a super, though, you take away 1. Do the ultimate, take away 2, and you regain it. If you lose it, also, by the way, you take extra damage, so remember about that. Now, the 4 things, I'm going to stop, but there's so many like mechanics that they kept adding to the game that if you're just going to pick it up right now, it's overwhelming. It's going to be overwhelming when you get started. Just like trying to explain things to people, I felt stupid. I think the easiest way is just to play it. just there's, like I said before, there's like the free trial version right now. Try the free trial and then just like get used to the mechanics. There's a lot, right? This is not a simple game anymore. That's all. There's not a simple game anymore. There's so much to be like aware of, thinking about with your own side as well as the opponent's side. I was like, what happened? What happened to my where's my Granblue? What is this? It's not my Granblue. But the gameplay is very, very fun. The gameplay is very kind of bloated, like the system mechanics, like I said, but it's very fast too. That's a big change as well. It's very, very aggressive, very, very fast, very, very high damage, because there's also, you know, we talked about the BP or whatever it's called. It's like if you lose it, you take extra damage, everything. Very, very chaotic, but the fast-paced action makes it kind of fun. Now, again, talking about kind of like, again, bloat, you call it bloat or call it death, whatever you want, but not only is the game engine very complex, but that cast I showed you earlier, every character is really strong. They're strong in their simplicity, right? Every character's got a very kind of like set game plan where like, just do this, it's really, really powerful. It's up to your opponent to stop you. So if you're going to pick this game up, you have to learn how to fight every single character as well as like the new mechanics and stuff. So there's a good amount of time you're going to spend getting your ass kicked. But again, that's good. You kind of get it. It's like there's a lot to learn. So it's an investment. It's not a game you're just going to pick up and like mash and have fun with on day one. It's something you're going to commit to for a long time, and you know there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot to unlock. So I think it's pretty good. I'm still stuck trying to pick a character. I'm picking the old man right now. He's probably the easiest character in the game. I don't know, but even picking like a very straightforward, easy character like Sora is, I'm very lost. I'm still very, very, very lost right now. But yeah, the gameplay, again, just to summarize, completely different from vanilla. It's very, very, it's way more complex, way more aggressive, way more punishing as well. I don't want to say, but Granblue Strive? I don't know. All right, now the last thing, because again, I don't get too deep on like the gameplay stuff. We'll talk about it in a different video, but the last thing everybody cares about, of course, is the lobby. Ready? Check this out. Ready? Whee! Look at that. I got a little glider. Take my money. Take my $70. But the lobby, what I've been playing, aside from like the PC crashes, again, if you are a casual enjoyer, there's a lot to unlock, a lot to do. You can play soccer. So they got a little soccer field over there. But the netcode works, right? The biggest change, if you're a fighting game player, all like, you know, the bells and whistles aside, the biggest change is the game is now got rollback, good netcode, and crossplay. Those two things right there, like that, this whole video, like that's should be like the big selling point for you. It's got rollback and crossplay now. So the issue before was a lot of people liked the game, they just couldn't play it. But now anybody can play it, even if you don't have money because of the free-to-play version. It's insane. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to, again, I'm going to keep playing the game. I'll put out a couple guides. I want to talk more about like the gameplay at like an advanced level. But my quick overview after day one, I'm very, very impressed. I expected, I was like, all right, I'll buy the game. I'll play for a day just to like brush up. But after playing it and like seeing how far behind I've become because of all this new stuff and all these new characters, like there's a lot to learn. I'm excited. And I don't know, I'm not going to give it like 6.9 out of 10, but you did it, Granblue. After it's like, it's a wonderful story. After 4 years, after like all this stuff. Remember, there was like a couple videos on the channel where we're like, it's over. There was a time where the devs were like, we're done supporting the game. We wish we could add one more character, but we probably can't. Like, rollback, not happening, bro. But here we are. They decided to release a brand new game. And they put out a good product. So I recommend it. I recommend it if you're interested. You know, if you're interested in the game, I would say go for it. I think it's a good deal. And of course, once again, I keep repeating myself, but the free-to-play version hopefully becomes a trend for fighting games from here on out. If you don't have to pay anything, I can recommend that, right? I think about anything is like, if you don't have to invest any money, just give it a try. Like, I can tell anybody, just give it a try. Or even today, I got, you know, Noemi friends, guys that go out, play football, they go to the clubs and stuff. They both downloaded this game just for the free to play. They said, I had fun with Siegfried. Look at that. So give it a try. The characters rotate every week. I don't know, that's enough rambling, but good stuff, Granblue. I'm happy. I'm pleasantly surprised is what I will say. And once Siete drops, then I'll say this game is perfect. But until then, it's just very, very good. Anyway, let me know. What are your thoughts so far? How are you enjoying it? What do you think about the gameplay? What do you think about all these new mechanics? I haven't even like figured out my button layout, by the way. Talking about bloat with all like the other tools. Like, and macros, it's an 8-button game now, man. I need 2 hands to play this. I don't know. But yeah, like always, leave a comment. Let me know. Granblue, congratulations. I think this game will stick around. I wasn't sure. I was like, I think it might just be like small hype and then it's gone, but I think it's got a pretty bright future until Uni 2 drops. Uh-oh. Watch out. Next month, the Granblue Killer Uni 2 drops. Watch out. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.